Good morning, everyone. Angryponcho here. Back to another episode of my daily vlog. Today is Friday, January 18th. I forgot to weigh in. We'll say 183. I had a couple big meals yesterday. That's probably right. What else? Goal progress. I remembered my dream from last night. I wrote this down and put it right next to my cell phone so when my alarm went off in the morning, I'd remember it. I didn't snooze. So, I wrote down some things to help me remember it. So I don't know where it started or exactly how it ended, but at one point I was trying to create a better currency, as in a better type of money for everybody to use, one that made more sense. I don't know. Probably has something to do with like thinking about having to get rid of the penny or something. I don't know. I was trying to make a better currency, and then that was a way back in the dream, and then I can't remember some parts of it, and then later on I was walking with some dude that I didn't know, and that black dude from way back in the day. You might remember him. And we were talking about our favorite Pokemon teams. And this guy that I'd never met before was telling me about how he really liked Pikachu, and it was his favorite Pokemon, wherever that came from. And that he wanted to have a Pikachu on his team, but its stats were just not good enough. Yeah, that he couldn't do enough damage with its attack and special attack. And so I told him, it's like, dude, why don't you just have a light ball on that Pikachu? Give it a light ball. And he had never heard of light balls. He was really freaking excited to figure out that he could double Pikachu's attack and special attack. So that was a good day for him. And then we were walking to go somewhere. I think we were walking past a park or something. And somebody had parked a tiny car really badly. Now I don't mean a smart car. I mean like a Barbie mobile. One of those cars that little kids ride in. That's powered by a big friggin' battery. Just a tiny plastic car. Somebody had parked it on top of a curb. Some of those parking spaces where you pull in and there's a concrete thing at the end of the space, and then there's the road or whatever else is over there. They had pulled it right over that, put it on top of that concrete triangle-shaped barrier that's usually at the end of a parking space. Just popped it right on top of there. So that black guy is looking at it like, who parks like this? What the hell? And just picks the whole thing up and moves it over. And it's like, forget it, man. And then my alarm started going off and I woke up. Weird dream. Okay, I gotta make tracks this morning, but I'm kind of on the fence. I got something I want to ask you guys about, and I don't know. I have no idea what the response will be, so I'm a little bit. I don't know. I'm a little bit concerned. But basically, I've been getting offers to go partner for over a year now, and most of them have been really crummy for a long time. They've just been sort of line offers to try and get you to put ads on your channel so that the advertisers can make most of the money. But the other day, I actually got an offer to go partner and monetize Angryponcho, and I actually got what I think is a really good deal in terms of how much of the ad revenue I get. So I'm now considering doing it, and I'm trying to figure out whether or not it's worthwhile. And the biggest thing for me is that in a few months, I'm going to be graduating from college, and I'm going to be getting a job. I'm trying to find a job still. I'm still working on that. And my job is going to be some kind of computer science thing, so it's going to be a 9 to 5 in the office kind of job. So my life schedule is going to completely be different. Instead of getting up and making a vlog video in the morning, I'm going to have to find some other time during the day to make them each day. And at this point, my schedule at college, I have way, way more free time than I would if I had a 9 to 5 job. And so I did the math and figured out how much time each week I spend making videos. And between Vloggyponcho and Angryponcho combined, it's something like 30 hours a week that I spend either recording, editing, uploading, maintaining the channel, reading comments. Everything that I do as a YouTuber takes about 30 hours out of my week, and about 10 of those are Vloggyponcho, the other 20 are Angryponcho. So that's almost a full-time job in itself, 30 hours a week. And I've never made a single cent off of my YouTube videos. A few subscribers have been kind enough to send me gifts on Steam every now and then, but it's not been a regular thing. I've taken them as special occasions, and now I'm starting to have to think about if I've got a job where I'm working 9 to 5 every day, and well, every day of the week, I'm not going to have time. I'm not going to be able to afford to spend 30 hours a week or even 20 hours a week from Angryponcho doing something that's just a fun hobby. It's as the nature of the hard truth of it is that I'm not going to be able to afford to spend 20 hours a week doing something that doesn't make me any money because I'm going to be busy from work. You can ask Broken Champion what it's like having a full time job and trying to still make YouTube videos and find the time for it. He didn't put anything up all last week because it was the first week of his new job, and he was just fucking dead tired every day when he got home from work. And so I'm trying to think, well, how worn out am I going to be? How much am I going to have to motivate myself to make these videos? And really, the only way that this is going to work after I get a full time job is either I'm going to be putting out significantly fewer videos, or I need to monetize so that so that I can afford it. So, because you have a lot of things that you have to handle as an adult, and I don't think that I'm going to be able to spend 20 hours a week just essentially goofing off in the eyes of the world, making YouTube videos. So that's what I'm thinking about right now. I still haven't totally decided anything. We'll see. And the amount of money, I'm not being greedy about this, the amount of money that I could make from this is actually fairly substantial. It's like, I don't know if I'm supposed to say how much or whatever, but you can go on some websites that will estimate my earnings where I can monetize, and it's significant enough that it would really help me get started getting out in the real world and trying to save money for getting a mortgage and stuff like that, trying to buy a house in 10 years. And the other thing is that I don't think that monetizing Angryponcho, and it's only Angryponcho I'm going to monetize, or that I want to monetize, is I don't think that monetizing Angryponcho would change the tenor of my videos. If anything, the fact that I was making money off of them would make me feel guilty if I made what I thought was a shitty video. So if it had any effect on them, it would be that I was even more concerned with making them funny and interesting so that people wouldn't mind watching an advertisement before they get to see my video. So I don't really know exactly what everybody feels about this, so please leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I'm very interested in getting everyone's opinion because, there's no point in me monetizing the channel if that's just going to mean that everyone unsubscribes and now no one's watching and I'm not getting any money from it. So please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I gotta get busted on the class. I'm supposed to be there an hour early today to go to office hours. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your feedback. See you tomorrow morning.